Good morning, Hive fans. Randy Ingersoll here with another video helping you play Hive like a champion, this time by watching two of the best play head-to-head in the 2022 Hive Online World Championship. This is Group D, Round 3, Frasco92 versus Jewdoka. So I knew that I should have gone into room 1 and taken over room 1 and not let someone else get in. But someone wants to play and they're in room 1 inviting everybody. My phone just beeped. Let me find my phone. Let me see if I can ask Mishmash if he will step out of room 1. Mish. So let me see what I can do here. I've just asked Mishmash if we can use room 1. So what we've got going on here today, this is the round robin section of the 2022 Hive Online World Championship. This is round 3, game 3, between Frasco and Jewdoka. Jewdoka, of course, is the two-time world champion and author of the book, The Canon of Hive Groundwork. And by the way, he has his second of the 3 trilogy books is in the works right now, should be coming out very soon. It's going to be on openings. We're all looking forward to that. We're trying to get Mishmash out of room 1. Mishmash, join me. Let me just write a click here. https://youtube.com/c/play Hive like a champion. Okay, thank you. So we are going to be up and running here very soon, I hope. So let me turn that off and I will get room 80 open. What we're going to be having here is on the major part of the screen, we're going to have my review room where I can replay things and give ideas of what I might be thinking about. And then down in the lower left-hand corner of the display will be the live room. So I will turn the lobby off. And then once they get going, someone else joined into room 1. Rats. I have to try to get my setup working. I'm not a computer geek by any stretch of the imagination, and trying to get it set up is not necessarily that easy. So let me see if I can get room 2 set up. If you see me looking this direction, this is because my major video screen is over here. My control screen, the game playing screen, is in front of me here. So once they get going, they're going to be in game room 2 this time. We already have people joining in the lobby that they're going to be an audience this morning, no doubt about it at all. And let me say something here. Welcome. About ready to get started this morning between Jewdoka and Frasco92. Both of these players have already qualified for the knockout rounds by winning their first two matches in the round robin section. Of course, there's groups of 4. They play round robin, and the top 2 from each group move on. Frasco and Jewdoka both won their first and second round matches. So this match would determine who wins the overall group. Frasco won the first 2 games already, so the best that Jewdoka can do is tie him. And of course, the tie breaks go to Frasco. So Frasco has won the group already, and Jewdoka is second. So let's take a look to see if we can get this up and going. So bear with me 1 second. It's going to take me a second to get it going here. I was all ready for room 1. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're up and going. Took a little while, but let's do a quick replay here. Both players open with ladybugs. Ant and mosquito but all played in line, which is very common. And Frasco chose the Z queen formation. And then Jewdoka brought in a mosquito. So let's see if I can get caught up here in the replay room. Of course, the Frasco spider is threatening to move in and attack the queen. Now it's interesting, if neither player has brought in the pill bug yet, although the black mosquito could easily move out, leaving a spot for the pill bug to spawn right here. And of course, white has 3 spawn locations, although if the black spider does move forward, it could create some issues. So Frasco spawns another ant, giving ant power to the mosquito. But of course, more than that as well, if the mosquito moves out, this leaves a beetle factory spawn point for a beetle right there. And Max Shark is online. Welcome, Dimitri. We appreciate you joining. He said thanks for the stream. And so what's Jewdoka going to do? We can look at some possibilities. He can, of course, bring in a pill bug. If his ant moves to there, that would drastically reduce the opportunities for Frasco to get in his pill bug into a good defensive position. I'm getting an error message here. Let me just take a look. So Jewdoka decides to attack. Now I'm going to guess that more than likely the pill bug is going to move out. Although if the pill bug moves out, Jewdoka could just shift the mosquito over to here and drastically reduce the opportunity for black to get in a pill bug into defensive position. And of course, an interesting thing is if this had been an ant rather than a spider, black would automatically have, the black mosquito would have ant movement even if this ant moves away. But right now it only has spider movement if this ant should move away. I always like to predict what the players will do. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. Of course, these are two of the top players, and you don't know, because their positions are already set, if they're actually might be trying something new or not wanting to reveal any possible new thoughts that they've been having that might make it easier if their opponents see them. Welcome, Ordep Cubic, or I should say Ola. And for Max, I'll say Здравствуйте. And of course, the timing in this match is 20 minutes plus 20 seconds per move. The timing was chosen by the committee to make it so that under normal circumstances, there would not be a stress like in a rapid game, but there's the potential of that stress if a person should take so long studying a position. And we have seen some games already where the timing did come into play. So the black spider attacks, taking away 2 spawn points, so white's only spawn point will be this one. And I just saw notice that Gandak had joined the lobby. He's also one of the better players in the world. And we appreciate Max Shark joining us on the live stream. Max and I were in the same group. We drew our match. Sadly, one of the 4 players dropped out, and that could very well have had a big impact on the results. And I am going to click off track mice so we don't necessarily see where their mouse is going. So Jewdoka's up. He is playing it safe by bringing in the pill bug. Now the question will be, will Frasco also bring the pill bug? He could bring it into this proximity pill bug position, which would then give pill bug power to the mosquito. Or is he going to go ahead and attack? So Max, I took Russian when I was in college 50 years ago. I sure wish I would have paid a little bit more attention to it, then I might be able to converse with you. Why did Max remove his? There we go. Okay. Frasco did not bring in the pill bug, instead brought in a beetle. That instantly gives beetle power to the mosquito, which would be good for defense. But Frasco is going to be, and it will also be in a position where it could move forward and possibly go into attack mode as well. But one of the things about the beetle is it's slow. So you have to make sure you have enough tempo to get into attacking position. So Jewdoka brought in another ant. And now Frasco is in a position where he might have problems getting his pill bug into play. With the beetle, prior to the beetle placement, the white mosquito could shift to here, but now if the white mosquito shifts to there, it can easily get covered, and then the pill bug could come into this spot. Another option, of course, is a white beetle placement here would then allow the mosquito to climb up, and the black mosquito would not be gaining pill bug power from the beetle power from the mosquito. We're up to 11 viewers. Welcome everyone this morning. Make sure you drop me a note as to where you're from. We've got Carl Fuchslacher. Welcome, Carl. The official P channel, we don't know who that is, but we have Max Shark and Ordep Cubic. Max is from Russia and Ordep Cubic is from Spain. So we have a truly international group with us this morning. So what do you think? What do you think that Jewdoka is going to do? He could also bring in another ant. But of course, in his book, The Canon of Hive Groundwork, which I have a copy of it right here, he coined the term qualifying for the win, which when the pill bug is in play, because the pill bug with the pill bug in play, the pill bug can warp the queen away out of an attacking position. And so once you get your pill bug into defensive position against your friendly queen, the other side has to neutralize that pill bug before they can continue on to win. So Jewdoka brings in ant number 3, threatening to move in and shut down the opportunity for pill bug. And remember, there is a 2-minute delay. So if I respond to you audibly, it'll be 2 minutes before you hear. So Ordep Kubik says, I think Frasco could win this championship. And I think you are absolutely right. Frasco has been working very hard on his Hive skills. He's always been one of the top players. And envious for all of us, he actually is now a part-time employee of Gen42 and John Yanni, the developer of Hive. Carl is from Chile. Okay. So I think is Carl. I am going to take a quick look at the lobby here. Oops. Okay, Frasco brought in, spawned another ant. I think Carl is from Chile, down where it's winter. Now this is very interesting because one of the things that new players quite regularly wonder is when you pin an opposing piece, does it matter where you pin it? So if you notice that Jewdoka looked at this spot to pin the black ant, also has looked at this spot to pin the black ant. And the question always is there a difference? And the answer, of course, depends on what you're looking to accomplish. Because now, if you pin from this spot, this leaves this as a spawn point, but then the white ant could just shift out and then out pin the string of bugs. But if you pin from this point, then it's much more difficult for black to free that ant. Here, there's a trigger spot here that with a trigger fill, the black ant could be free. And those are the things that you have to look at and understand long-term and short-term, which is the better way to do it. And that's what the top players are doing when they're taking time to examine these situations. They're looking for which is the better way to do that pin. And of course, he doesn't necessarily have to pin he could pin the beetle and then shift the mosquito and keep the black pill bug out of play. Let's do a quick, here at board space, if you click this little icon right here, it'll show the chat window. We can see Big Meep has joined. So if I can read my little bit of Spanish, and Ordep Kubik has asked Cower if he has met Quadlibet in person. Quadlibet, of course, is the 4-time world champion. And if you saw the video that I released yesterday with an update on the current standings in the round robin section of the tournament, I made the observation that I thought that it were possible that Quadlibet may not qualify, but Stepanzo corrected me. I haven't checked it out yet, but Stepanzo, who is playing Quadlibet, made the comment that even if Stepanzo wins 4-0, which Stepanzo said he's hoping to, smiley face, that, and KP3 wins 4-0, that Quadlibet would still win on tie breaks. So I should tell Carl, feel free to speak in your native language. Make us learn some foreign language. And of course, we always have Google Translate. Okay, so while I was talking, Jewdoka pinned the ant. Quadlibet brought in another ant. And the Jewdoka brought a grasshopper with an angle of attack to both these kill spots. So we've got Frasco has not yet got his pill bug in, but he does have the opportunity. He could place the pill bug here and give pill bug power to the mosquito. So earlier in the year, we had a team championship, and Carl, I believe, was on the same team as Quadlibet. And of course, also on the team was Luis. That's Luis Ribeiro from Brazil. They were the South American team. They were the anteaters. I can't remember what the word anteater is in Spanish. Tamanduas. There we go. Carl just answered that in the chat. So Frasco pinned the grasshopper. Fighting for control. Okay, Jewdoka is bringing bugs in. So under normal circumstances, this grasshopper would only have one place to move, and that would be to jump across and pin the mosquito. But with spawning next to the pill bug, he could actually go to either one of these spots as well. Okay, the grasshopper came in. And black still has some opportunities here to get the pill bug in play. He could go ahead and bring the pill bug in now here, or if the beetle moves, then the pill bug could be brought into there. But let's see if the beetle moves to here. Yep. That is a possibility. I was just looking to see if it were possible that self-covering the black ladybug might be an issue, and it does not look like it is. So what we've got going on here is a battle for control. It's interesting with the pill bug. Very rarely does it seem like either player is immediately attacking. None of the white beetles have come in. Only one black beetle has entered the game. Of course, the beetle is the most likely way to qualify for the win by covering either the pill bug or the queen. And sure enough, Frasco gets the pill bug into play. Now, the pill bug immediately gives pill bug power to the mosquito. And sure enough, it looks like Quadlibet's going to shift the grasshopper to here, which frees this ant. The black mosquito jumps out, which is very interesting because what that does is that sets the block here and keeps this ant from scurrying about the hive. And of course, if the ant moves over to here, I'm being spammed by porn site. I guess that's a sign that your YouTube channel has made it. Okay, let's go back to the game here. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Here comes a possible white spider looking to do, oops. If it spawns there, it'd be looking to do a pin replacement. Now if the black pill bug advances, it puts the pill bug in good defensive position and frees the beetle to climb up. Of course, the white mosquito could jump out and pin the beetle and then have beetle power to climb up itself. Okay. So let's take a second to see what is the purpose of this spider placement. If he wanted it there, he would have placed it there. So more than likely, that spider is headed to there. So Jewdoka does the pin replacement. And sure enough, the black spider pins the white mosquito. Now let's take a look. I haven't paid attention to time. The time is down here on the live window. Jewdoka is down to under 8 minutes. Frasco's at 11.5. Now this is very interesting because with that white ant attacking, now of course the black pill bug can't move into position because the white ant would take the kill shot. And the threat right now is also the white grasshopper. If it attacks, freeing the ladybug, currently the black ladybug is in a bidirectional pin. One of the dangers of self-pinning your starting bug. Frasco makes the ring. Which gives pill bug power to the black mosquito. And now if the white ant attacks or the white grasshopper attacks, the black ladybug is free to jump out because of the ring. And in my book, Play Hive Like a Champion, one of the beginner's mistakes that I highlighted is making a ring, because rings are bad. But as it's been pointed out, rings are bad unless they're good. And more often you see the top players making good use of a ring in a position like this, with the black mosquito coming in and making the ring. There are no white bugs available to break the ring. the only bugs available to break the ring are the black ones, and it pre-swamped the ladybug, so the ladybug could very easily jump out. Still have a scenario where it'd be difficult to free the beetle, because if the beetle moves to here, then the ladybug could attack. Actually, if the beetle moves to there, the ladybug could attack, and form another ring, the black ladybug would still be free. So let's see what we could do if we're Jewdoka. Okay, he brings in a beetle. Now let's take a look if the pill bug mosquito combination is a very good defensive position for black. You could warp the ant away, and then on the next move in with the mosquito. But warping the ant away, breaking the ring, also means that although if the bug moves in here, then the black queen escapes. So that might not be a bad idea, but instead he pinned the beetle. Now white could shift to there and have a pin-proof spawn point with the beetle there. I tried to take one of my old mouse. The roller is what causes me to zoom in and zoom out on board space, and take one of my old mouses and disengage the roller, but the mouse wouldn't work afterwards. Okay. He plays the fill, which if Frasco is intent on keeping the beetle pin will mean that he'll have to just shift the pin to there. Okay, I missed something somewhere. The white ant got shifted out to here. Yep, the white ant got warped out to there. Then by black, and then the white ant attacked. And now that's very interesting, because with the white mosquito jumping across, it broke the ring, and now the white mosquito has beetle power and can immediately move forward. So the beetle spawns. So a lot of action as Jewdoka is running down to under 5 minutes and Frasco's under 10 minutes. Neither player has qualified for the win yet. Both players have beetles up. The black beetle, however, is in an Oreo stack, so if the black beetle can move, it gets immediately covered by the white mosquito. Taking that spot, the black ant shifts over, taking that spot as a potential spawn point. And Jewdoka is playing very quickly. Spawns the spider, which anchors down the black ant underneath the beetle and allows the white beetle to move forward. Now the grasshopper spawns here with the possibility of jumping to there, freeing the black queen to escape out here to a good defended, well defended position. Frasco quickly pins the last black ant. And this is very interesting. Let's take a quick look here. All 6 ants are immobile. The black grasshopper jumps in, and the white grasshopper gets warped over. Now, I don't think there's anything that can stop the black queen from getting warped out. Jewdoka is playing very quickly now. He does still have a beetle in reserve, so if the black queen gets warped away, the white ant can pin it, and then the white beetle can come in. Now, I don't know that black has winning chances here, so white definitely does. We can get the white beetle up, which I don't think that black can stop it. Although he can still get the pill bug into play here. Notice how here the white ant attacks the queen here, so the black spider can't block the potential spawn points. They're both playing fairly quickly now. Jewdoka's down to a little over 5 minutes, just past the 5-minute mark. Frasco's at 9:14. Okay, the white beetle came in, which is what we expected. So right now black is fighting to not lose. Of course, in a time like this, you always want to count bugs to see if there's a possibility. White would need 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got the 2 beetles, possibly, and a grasshopper in reserve. He may have enough bugs to win. But he may not. And this is one of those games where really highlights the difference between a good player or a beginning player and a really, really good player. In situations like this, you can be assured that Jewdoka is looking for a plan to get his mobile bugs into play. He needs 3. He's got potentially 2 if this beetle can make it to there. But the beetle has to pass this defending beetle here. So that may not be that easy. And once your reserve is empty, the direct drop spots are meaningless. Okay. If the beetle could go to here and the spider could go to there, that would free up an ant. But still getting this beetle by that beetle is going to be very difficult. Now, if black warps the spider to here, that would stop this. No, it wouldn't stop that because the ant would still be free. Oops, I missed something somewhere. Okay, yeah, I missed the grasshopper. Still for white to get white to get 2 bugs to that position. Is going to be difficult, because if the white mosquito moves forward, that's going to free up a black beetle. So now if the white queen moves out to here, does that free the white spider? 1, 2, 1, 2, as long as the black beetle is there, possibly. But it still has to get by the pill bug as well. Now that's interesting. With that spider here, that could create a bridge to get that beetle across. Big Meep has joined as a spectator. Welcome, Jack. He was one of my teammates in the team competition earlier. Jewdoka's at 5 minutes and 10. Frasco's at 6:35. I don't see where this queen is going, what benefit that's going to be, because even if the queen gets to there, one, two, three. If the spider goes to there, which it does, if the black beetle covers the spider, then the white mosquito moves forward. If the black beetle, okay, the black spider is moving out here to free the mosquito. And the mosquito moves forward, but at this point, the black beetle can immediately and it looks like a draw has been offered. Frasco has offered a draw. And Jewdoka declined. Now the white beetle now can pass the black beetle, but of course the black mosquito can come in, getting beetle power, which would then stop the white beetle. And the white spider, if it advances, just frees the black pill bug. So I don't think that white has the opportunity to win. White can get the beetle by, oh, he's going out to do the spider. But still getting two bugs into position is going to be very difficult. Yeah, see, that's a mistake. If he moves out, then he immediately gets covered by that black mosquito. You've got to keep the white beetle uncovered as an attacker. Once, if the black mosquito could cover the white beetle, still can't get to a kill spot, however. Oh, the grasshopper goes to there. Yeah. Now, if the white beetle were to move, I think what I need to do in these situations is turn on sound. I don't think you all can hear it, but I could. If the white beetle were to cover there, still doesn't have a method of getting into a kill spot. So Ordep says he thinks that Jewdoka can win the end game. Make sure I'm up to date. The black mosquito just moved to there. Oh, you can hear that. Oh. So the black mosquito stays in position with the white ant so that it always has ant movement. But I don't think that White's going to be able to get enough bugs to win. Looks like he has a plan, though. So let's see, what can his plan be? Now, the one good thing is that Jewdoka does have tempo wasters with the queen, and that's just what he did. Frasco only has 2 movable bugs. And the white beetle moves forward. But I still don't think that he's going to be able to get another bug. Frasco needs to keep ant power with that mosquito. Good use by Jewdoka, good showing of how you can waste a tempo, putting your opponent in bug swing. Now, can this spider make it? The other spider is going to attack. Okay. But he's still 1 bug short. Can White come up with another bug? No. I don't think so. Okay. So we've got a fifth bug. Will one of these bugs be able to... Nope. So black has to again go keep that spider blocked in. Now if the white, he can... Because white has to keep that white beetle available to attack. But once he does that, then that allows the spider to be warped away. Yep, Jewdoka offered the draw and Frasco accepted it. So congratulations, Frasco. It looks like they're going to take a 5-minute break. So congratulations, Frasco. We're going to close that. And then we're going to reset room 80. Open the lobby back. I'm going to go to room 80. Set it to private. Set it to use text. And no mouse tracking. So congratulations to Frasco for a winning game, or for drawing game 3. Puts him up 2.5 to a half point. So game 4 will be a moot game. Frasco has won this division, won Group D, and both of them will be moving on. Let me grab my notes here. Second. So Frasco and Jewdoka will be paired up against Group G, which is Hawk 81, Eucalyx, Navir, and SP Fish. I believe Hawk 81 has already been eliminated, but Eucalyx, Navir, and SP Fish are fighting for the 2 spots. So the winner of that division will end up playing Jewdoka. That's not a real treat to win a division and end up against a 2-time world champion, where the second place player in that division, in that group, will end up playing Frasco. So I'm going to take this moment out to make an announcement, since we've got a break here between games. And there for a while I was posting videos called the Hive Lexicon videos, and I did a whole series on them with the goal to publish a book. And here's my first, actually this is my 3rd proof copy. It's the Hive Lexicon, so it says not for resale across there because I got it from Amazon as a proof copy. Here is, bear with me a second. Here's the cover of the book, the Hive Lexicon. It's the summer 2022 edition. It'll be available on Amazon very shortly. Shortly after this video is over, I will post a link down below. Actually, more like later this evening, I will post a link down below once the book has gone live. I'll have it for the rest of August. I'll have it available at a special price. I haven't got that set up yet. I think the book is going to be $5.95 US. It is available in all of the Amazon, or most of the Amazon stores around the world. And I will be putting it on sale with a reduced retail price. So be watching for it. The Hive Lexicon Summer 2022 edition. And of course, the reason it's called Summer 2022 edition, there is a note. I'll read the note on the. Just like a dictionary, the Hive Lexicon is an ongoing project. The Hive community, as it grows, will no doubt add new terms and phrases. Until the next edition is published, you may use this space to manually make these entries. So I've got some blank pages at the end, so you can make your own entries. And I just noticed another little typo. I have another proof copy coming, which should be my last proof copy, I hope. And of course, if you haven't gotten it already, the Play Hive Like a Champion, my original book, is available. There's a link down below. And I'd like to thank my recent supporters. You can see them as they scroll across the bottom of the screen. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, there's a link down below. And of course, you can also send me a cash contribution, a small contribution, by doing a, what do they call it in YouTube? You can do a, in the chat window. It's, so we're waiting for game 4 to start. Looks like they are getting ready to start in game room 1. And here they go. Let's see if I can get game room 1 up and going. It worked out this time. So they're again playing very quickly. Frasco is playing white this time. I just have a guess that this game is probably not going to last as long as the last one did. Neither player has brought in their queen yet. So Frasco, playing white, plays a buffer opening. And in my book, the Standard Hive Opening Encyclopedia, we call this an extended C. You've got a C formation where the two queens are not adjacent to the starting bugs. So we're off and going in game 4. And again, neither player has started with a pill bug or gotten a pill bug out early. So of course, for the for the championship this year was an invitation only event. The top 8 from last year's tournament were invited. 3 of them elected not to accept their invitations. Stepanzo later qualified. He wanted to keep sharp on his playing, so he didn't want to. He wanted to participate in the tournament, so he later earned another invitation. Then there was a Swiss system turn-based tournament over at Board Game Arena. Players were invited from that. Then players based on their ELO rating, and then finally players from the Board Space Open. The tournament committee has had some conversation, and it looks like beginning next year, the ELO invitations are going to go out before the the Board Game Arena Swiss system tournament. So Jewdoka's attacking early with a beetle. And Frasco's got plenty of ants available. And if you haven't already seen it, make sure you check out the video that I released yesterday with an update on the tournament. We do have some players have already qualified. And then we've got another week and a half for the final round. So as I expected, they are playing very quickly. More than likely, we're going to bring in another ant, which will then although that may not actually even solve the problem. But that's what he did. He brought in another ant. Now, if he does go to here, the white mosquito can just jump out and pin the black mosquito. So Jewdoka looks to be at all-out attack mode right at the moment. Grasshopper, of course, jumping across, potentially freeing the mosquito. So Frasco could also do that. Now I'm going to predict that the white mosquito is going to do that. Nope. Electing to allow Jewdoka to qualify for the win. Now, if the mosquito climbs up, the white mosquito can immediately cover it. Yeah. So now here's a situation. The black mosquito is threatening to come up, cover the white queen. The white mosquito is in defensive position as long as it's adjacent to the beetle. If the beetle should move away, then when the black mosquito climbs up, the white mosquito can't cover. Might have given an opportunity for the second black beetle to come in. So the question is I just see, oh, well, I see Mirmigi has joined as a spectator. He's George Parnassus from Greece. He was one of my teammates as well in the team tournament. Frasco pins the beetle, but that frees the black ant. Now we're in a situation where we need to be starting to be concerned about bug counting. That's what happened in the last game, was the hive got stretched out. And neither player could come up with enough bugs to win. Now, as the white beetle moves forward, white could place another beetle here, which would keep the mosquito with beetle power as the first white beetle advances. Because what white doesn't want to do here, white doesn't want to allow the black mosquito to cover without getting covered by the bug. Oh, I missed something here. And there is another match scheduled shortly in about 30 minutes. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to stay on for that complete match as well. But watch for my tweets. I'll be tweeting results of it. If you all are on board space wanting, you can go ahead and continue to view the upcoming match. Grab my notes to see who it is. Let's see, today is the 7th. It will be Mirmigi versus Indus. Had a great game yesterday. My teammate Mirmigi won that one. Okay, let me make sure I haven't missed anything here. It's Frasco's turn, and White Beetle is moving forward. Once the White Beetle moved away from the White Mosquito no longer had beetle power. So now the question is going to come, are they going to take the time to count? Is Frasco going to place the beetle, giving beetle power to the mosquito? Or is he going to continue his attack? By covering the Black Queen. Interesting. He jumps to there. You're very welcome, George. I appreciate you joining. And you had a great game yesterday. Congratulations. Hope you can do it again today. Of course, the black grasshopper jumping over. But now the black mosquito is going to have to cover the might have enough though. Black covers here. Then he could attack with the 2 ants. I'm glad I'm keeping an eye on my chat stream because the porno chats are coming in. And since I'm a one-man operation, I don't have a producer to keep an eye on those things. Now, here's the question. Without this defending beetle, black can go ant. Oh no, because the has to take the kill shot there. Interesting. Okay, Frasco shifts the pin, placing a block. on these 2 kill spots. Okay, let's take a look here. It's Frasco's move. So let's start with, does Jewdoka have a path to victory? Getting bugs into those 2 kill spots are going to be difficult. The mosquito has an angle of attack to this spot, assuming that these other spots are filled first. Let's make sure we're up to date here. It's Frasco's turn. I think Frasco is fairly safe just going ahead and attacking. So let's take a look. Black could place a grasshopper to get into that spot. This ant dare not. Okay, let's get back to live here. And he did go ahead and attack. Now let's take another look at a method that Black could use to attack. Could first bidirectional pin on the mosquito, then the grasshopper could jump to there, and then this ant could go to there. But still getting the necessary bugs into play are still going to be difficult. Okay, Frasco plays this, Jewdoka plays the spider, which self-pins the ant, but it removes this as a spawn point. Also does take away a potential black attacker, And with the spawn spider, it actually takes away 2 potential black attackers. So Jewdokas could go to there and then bring a grasshopper in. And that's what he does. He pins the mosquito. Actually wouldn't necessarily need to bring a grasshopper in. He could jump this grasshopper over. So the question is going to be, is Frasco going to continue his attack? Or is he going to... Yep, he can continue the attack. And the grasshopper jumps to there. Now one of those 2 beetles is coming up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. White can win it in 5 without any defensive efforts from black. So let's see what black can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think white's quick count is white is ahead. Make sure I haven't missed anything here. So I'm thinking that Frasco can go ahead and attack with the grasshopper and the ladybug. Because doing that also does not free the black ant until the very end. Okay, so let's assume this ant is free. Let's count black's turn. 1, 2, So we got a new Hive player, Bonzo the App. Welcome. He said, "Hi Randy, how's it going? Just discovered Hive, such a great game it is." Okay, so let's go back to potential. If he places there, the black beetle goes to there. The white grasshopper attacks. Yep. Nope. Jewdoka is quicker if he does that. So let's assume he starts by pinning the beetle. Actually, that was not the quickest way. Okay, we've got a play here, so let's go back to... Okay, he joined and asked a question. I was answering him, so let's see what we can do here. White attacked, black did that. The white grasshopper hasn't come in yet. Okay, black is still 1, 2, 3 away from winning. I think that Jewdoka might have this one won. I don't see any defense for Jewdoka. So, I'm sorry, for Frasco. So black is three moves away from winning. And if he stops the spider, the black beetle moves forward and is 4 moves away. So interesting. Okay. The white beetle goes on the defensive, but the black mosquito moves back. Now, okay, the white beetle can continue forward. And then the black mosquito just covers it. So the threat, of course, is the spider, and then the mosquito takes the kill shot. If the beetle moves forward to defend against the kill shot, the black mosquito just covers it. So I think it is over. Yep. So congratulations, Jewdoka won this game. And he says to Frasco, I'll see you in the finals. Jewdoka says, glad to get a W. So what a great match. Congratulations to Frasco. Won the match 2.5 to 1.5 to finish first in Group D. And Jewdoka finished second in Group D. So appreciate everybody who joined this morning and stuck around for the entire broadcast. It was almost 2 hours long. Let me just take a quick look. Take a look at. We had over 15 viewers a couple different times. We appreciate that. And don't forget, follow me on Twitter at RandyPlaysHive. And as I mentioned earlier, watch for the announcement of the Hive Lexicon special pricing for through the month of August. So we will turn 1 off and room 80 off. Turn the lobby back on. And there is a match scheduled here in the next few minutes. It's Mir Miggy and Indus. I see the group is joining to watch that one as well. I truly appreciate everybody joining me this morning. It was a great match, and as Jewdoka said, he hopes to see Frasco in the finals. So we've got some really, really top-level Hive players. I identified 2 potentially groups of death earlier when the pairings came out. This group that had both Frasco and Jewdoka in it. Also, Group A has Quadlibet and Stepanzo in it. So 2 groups with really fantastic groupings. So be watching. We'll be broadcasting again soon, I hope, depending on the schedule of the matches and the schedule of when I'm available. And so until next time, as always, I'm here helping you play Hive like a champion. Until next time, this is Randy Ingersoll, and I will be signing out.